Alright, Johnson Chan. And hopefully everyone had a very good weekend. So, progress on my game has been going very, very well. I'm thinking, I've decided that maybe tomorrow I will actually upload my build to Steam. Because it is going to take them, I think they said, I think the thing said 2 to 5 days or 3 to 5 days to approve the game. So if I want to try to release the game by October 11th or October 14th, I don't know. Like, Steam always had this little annoying bug with the release date. You know, I want to make sure that the game's out there because I just need so much more time to keep working on it. Because right now today I'm gonna take this photorealistic environment design course. So so that the level will actually look like a real level and not like the default material stuff. And then eventually I want to start thinking about, what kind of game features and mechanics I want to start adding in my game, especially with the UI and stuff. So it's going to be very nice and very exciting. So yeah, I'm just like kind of busy. And of course, doing more Jesse Lee Peterson, watching his videos and stuff. There's just like lots of stuff to do. But and of course, I'm still dealing with trademark stuff. But from the way it looks, it actually looks like, so far so good. But Satan's telling me otherwise, so I gotta like, tell him to F off or whatever. So, anyway, let's take a look at what's happening, because October was supposed to be a pretty good month, but maybe that's just not going to be the case. I mean, I'm seeing Riot getting slammed. Alright, so markets are down. I really don't like this new format that Yahoo has in the front page. Treasury yields are rising. Okay. Crude oil is surging, so it's kind of weird. Okay. Precious metals look like it's doing well. And then Bitcoin is down somewhat. Okay. Riot, of course, is getting reamed up the ass. What else is new? Yeah, I'm just never gonna touch fucking stocks ever again, man. This shit is like fucking bullshit. Or we'll ravage everything, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, maybe if Trump knew what was really going on, then he would do something. U.S. Trade Representative Tai vows to enforce Phase 1 trade deal with China. Oh yeah, what actually is this? Okay, I'll raise broad product concerns with it. Try to make it less enforced. Titles extended on the target time excluding profit to avoid payment. Okay, so she's just pretending to attack China, and then there are exceptions right over here. So, alright. Oh, excuse me. It's really humid in here, even though it's like October. It's like it feels like it's like 90 degrees in here. So, ugh. Okay, so treasury yields are really not going up that much. So people are just want dollars. What's the dollar doing? It actually is coming down. Okay. So what's... Alright, so I guess there's some sort of fear. Because I don't really see it. Let me check my email to see if Gregory Manriel said anything. Crude. Yep. Yes. Crude just rallied to a 7-year high. Yep. Yeah, we've noticed because now it's at like almost $80 a barrel. Yeah, so the market should be doing well today, and the dollar's down. So there should be no reason for the markets to be going down. So I guess there's just some kind of whatever. So I'm not too worried. Let's see, cryptocurrencies. So it's at 47 grand. So it's under crypto is under pressure. So if I had to guess, people are buying up. People are going. Actually, I'm not really sure because everything's going down. So I guess all the money's going into crude oil. I guess that would be a thing. I mean, so crypto is under pressure, but it's really not that bad. I mean, obviously, I would still prefer today to be a nice up day, but I mean, what are you gonna do? And Axis Infinity is doing really well. Wow, it's already doubled, more than doubled after 7 days. So they probably must have come out with some new update or whatever. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I actually switched from Jet Swap over to Beefy Finance for the auto compounding. Yeah. So with that being said, buying a pet. is under pressure because they're giving away like 2 million Dynapets, which is kind of annoying. Because all that happens is these assholes that win Dynapet, they just dump it on the market, so it fucks up the coin. So it really just doesn't benefit the project at all. And I've done it before personally when promoting, our, my coins and stuff. But yeah, it's like this is like you don't need to do giveaways. You need to start working on the game, right? I mean, I taught myself how to code and make games, so why can't these freaking pricks? So, I mean, I'm willing to bet that Binamin is probably. Let's see. That Binamin might be developing. Let's see what they're doing. Social market activity. Okay. Yeah, everyone is just simply doing. They're just doing promotions. I mean, this is a nice APY, but I mean, buying a pet and Binance coin on MDEX is still paying like 1,700 to 3,300% APY. So, okay, yeah, I don't see any plans. Like, they need to like develop the games and shit. All right. Oh, this is documents online. Oh yeah, that's right. Because last time I was trying to get the dedicated servers to work, and I did finally get that figured that out. So that was really cool. All right, so let's take a look at this. Financial crimes in Brazil. Fine. Bitcoin bull run has at least 6 months to go. Well, at the rate stupid things are going, this thing could last like forever because basically crypto's really not going anywhere. Okay, a 20 cent per gallon subsidy of fuel to people who pay in Bitcoin. Interesting. I mean, the problem is we need more countries to do what El Salvador is doing, and no one really wants to do it. At least not yet. And we haven't heard much from like Paraguay and Panama and all that other stuff, so But again, they have to pass laws and stuff, right? Go through the motions of so-called democracy, so that could take some time. Infrastructure wells and benevolent punishments. Yeah, let's see if we can get some info on the infrastructure bill. 200,000 Bitcoin price program as Bitcoin heads towards second RSI peak. Well, I don't see it. I don't see it doing too great today. So, well, I mean, everything's under a lot of. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure in the market. So, yeah, I want to know why is that? I mean, they had to have come up with a new thing here, right? Okay. Excuse me. This thing only talks about technicals. Like, did Axis Infinity like do something? Okay. It's one of the product computer axes. The first known as small potions. The money. How did one up over for Centero with the total creating 815? Okay. How we do it by market capitalization? So Axie Infinity is almost okay. So it's going up because people found out that they're actually making a shit ton of money. Wow, they're actually 50% stronger than Take-Two Interactive. That's actually insane. Strong intelligence kind of Axie, which explains a bit of bounce back every time. Dex also stick around to earn yields. So on third, this thing has more than 1.88 billion in things. They have a base APR of 189%. That's actually a freaking lot. Only telling us here inside Ronin and doing so can anything sure faster and okay. So this thing is spiking because they're making a lot of money. Okay. Well, I guess that means Vinapet will eventually start going up too, but they really should just keep improving the game. Okay. Democrats grapple over infrastructure BS, but stablecoin regulation after stolen much of the spotlight. Cryptocurrency really prevented no. They also learned from Jerome Powell, who's actually a criminal, but nothing will happen to him. Sees no use in a China-style ban on crypto. Instead, he wants to regulate stable coins, which is interesting. There's no reason to do that. They're already pretty stable. Infrastructure bill stalled. Okay. Well, also a matter of other social programs. The vote could be expected any day now, and the will have no means of getting in the way. Safety slaps Kraken's risk. Okay, Central Bank currently loom large. Nigeria is on track to roll out Nigeria coin, so that's good. A BIS report, blah 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 blah. Okay, so nothing new. They probably all time have 200K. Follow the pattern. How about you show us a chart? Okay, so that would be by the end of this year. Huh, I don't know, it's kind of hard to imagine, but yeah, it could go, it should really hit up to like 500 grand, that would be pretty nice. Could be around 200 grand or more. Looks almost too programmed. Like whatever it is, a lot of people think it is. Oh, hey Ryan. Yeah, I always kind of wonder because like, yeah, something like, I mean, I don't know, like, or just stream whenever, and then people are either at work or I guess they wake up or something. But I assume you just tuned in, so yeah. But yeah, progress on the game's going really well. I mean, I have to figure it out, but I think tomorrow I'll upload my current build to Steam because they're gonna need 2 to 5 days to review it, which means I'll have to bring up the dedicated server so they'll see that the game servers are working. But yeah, the game's gonna be really nice. I just need more time to work on it. But just gotta get something out there now, and then just keep improving on it, and then I'm probably gonna continue working with this graphics artist from Fiverr. He charges a very cheap fee, but the downside is it takes him like, you know, literally whatchamacallit, 14 days or so. And I kind of want like a pretty big battle scene too, so that's gonna have like 20 characters or something. So that's gonna take him a long time to draw. I got a job on the campaign down in Florida. Oh, hell yeah. So maybe I'll be able to tune in more from New Jersey originally. So that means you moved to Florida? And yeah, New Jersey sucks anyway. I mean, it's probably not as bad as New York, but it's pretty close. But yeah, congrats, man. And yeah, Florida's the place to be. That's why we're all, like, did you know that Baked Alaska's in Tampa, Florida? I didn't actually know that. It's he actually told me when I was typing in his chat when we were all, calling out CWC for being a massive F word. Yeah, well, oh yeah, while you answer that, let me move on. This neatly coincides with the stock to flow, blah, blah, blah. Plan B says local highs during that time could easily be double that average, placing big at over $500,000. Yeah, that's what I said in April 2019. Bitcoin to $500,000. I mean, I prefer $1 million, but, what are you going to do? Alright. So, I don't know. There's a lot of confusion in the market. There should actually be no reason why markets are going down. I mean, I guess we could look at this article, but I don't think we'll glean anything. Stocks mostly gales back. But you gotta consider consider our supply chain BS, inflation. Inflation would be the one thing. S&P down. Nasdaq under 4 against the other two major dropping a lot. Of course, it always does. Blah blah. Jitters over ongoing supply chain disruptions. Nah, that's just bullshit. It's all about inflation. Yeah, actually, Greg said this, right? He said this many times. They're going to blame everything except the Federal Reserve for inflation. We're going to have to start our tip on negative numbers. The only half hour for early quarter. Okay. And a tornado for 20 miles. Rotation away from big tech. Tech picks up. There's always a rotation away from fucking big tech. That's how it always fucking does it. Should I will take this year, rising 81%. Yeah, stupid Apple. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I was actually retweeting. I guess we'll end it here because there's not much to look at. I retweeted Tim Sweeney. Yeah, see. Yeah, he's 100% right. Apple did not build the video game business at all. In fact, he doesn't even play games. They built a toll booth in front of us, who are creative, and they call that innovation. I mean, no less. I mean, Google did the same thing, but they tend to be less assholes because they recognize that us creative and software type people are the ones that make them all the money. So, but you know, Apple is Apple, so they're just gonna be huge pricks about it. Thinking hard, risking a car's investment as much for profit just put up a toll in front of the creative work of others, which is Apple's innovation here. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, Tim Sweeney is gonna have to take like some of those billions and come out with his own like distribution platform, specifically hardware, like phones or whatever. Oh yeah, that's just gonna be like I don't even think he has enough money to do something like that. So yeah. All right, let me see. Yeah, I might actually need to pay another $123. So my total monthly bills is going to be $246 a month for servers. Because I have one in Phoenix, Arizona, and that thing can run quite well. I don't know, like the thing is I sent an email reply to my web host to ask him where can I look up the CPU usage. And in Europe, actually we could probably take a look right now actually. Because I know they offer, because that's why I chose these guys, Phoenix Nap. Because I need something that's like worldwide, and I want to keep it all in one host, at least to start with for a while. Let's see, servers, dedicated servers. Yeah, this is the one I have. I mean, I have to pay a little extra because I'm using Windows 2019 server as the software. So they charge me $18 a month more. All right, so we got Amsterdam and we got Belgrade. Now, Belgrade. So the only server I have in Asia is actually Singapore. So that's right in the middle of China, basically. So Australia, because I really wanted a server in Australia. Well, I guess Australians are gonna have to be content with connecting to Singapore. But I mean, I'm just gonna do America and Europe. I don't need to bring up an Asian server, especially since China's cracking down on video games anyway. So Amsterdam and Belgrade. Wait, do they charge me more if I choose a different location? Amsterdam, Belgrade. Outlet special. Oh, that's actually kind of cheap. What? Okay, looks like we're gonna do Amsterdam because I want 64 gigs of RAM. I want to make sure my server's got more than enough shit to work with. Single CPU servers with Intel graphics. So this is what I bought. So my thing has only one CPU, but it's probably a really powerful CPU. Yeah, because look at these prices. Let's see. Outlet single CPU servers. Outlet dual CPU. Wait, they actually have better deals down here. So why is this so much more expensive? Oh, probably because it's using a better one. So I actually want a dual CPU, right? Outlet dual CPUs. Enterprise grade. Well, if I want a dual CPU with 64 gigs of RAM, this actually costs me much more money. I think we'll just stick with one then. Because again, a server actually doesn't really cost that much in resources. All right, Amsterdam, because I know that's in the Netherlands. Amsterdam. Where exactly is this? Ah, Vincent van Gogh. So there's the Netherlands. Damn, because I really actually wanted it in Germany because this thing's basically in the center of Europe. But I mean, well, there's Moscow. So if I have Phoenix, so your ping's gonna be about 90. About 90 to 100. It's not gonna be ideal, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Damn, that means I would have to actually go with another web host somewhere else. Oh yeah, and the guy did tell me that, let's see, they are having problems with, because of the stupid chip shortage. They're like just running out of everything. Well, that's unfortunate. That means we're just gonna have to just keep doing Amsterdam then. That'll be fun. I guess maybe in a year. Yeah, I would say maybe in about a year because I'm actually progressing very well. Like a lot, like the Unreal Engine really is just so much better because a lot of this stuff that looks so hard, like 99% of all that hard work is automatically done by Unreal Engine or like Quixel Mega Scans or whatever it is I'm working with. I just have to like just tell it what to do. So it's really nice. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I don't know if you subscribe to the Dragonflare Studios, but I actually appreciate if you did subscribe to that too. You don't even have to look at anything there; just subscribe to it. Because I'm still dealing with trademark infringement on YouTube. Like people keep stealing the actual Dragonflare Studios. I don't think they intend to do it, but it's just very annoying. So I just gotta like beef up this account, and I think it'll just be a lot easier once I actually get this stupid game out, and then start building up the social profile and all that stuff. So anyway, so let's see, yeah. So for this month, it's supposed to be a pretty good month, but I don't actually know why today, things are looking kind of crap. Crypto's already coming back up a little bit. There's actually no reason for this to be happening. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But with that guy looks a lot like Obama. But with that being said, fundamentally things still look pretty good. So let's just hope that this week will still be pretty good for crypto because it's not down that much. But again, it's under pressure from whatever's happening in the markets. So yeah, it is starting to look like more and more that this bull run might actually continue into 2022, which would just be an absolute nightmare. It's especially going to be a problem when there's a correction in December or January, and we all think that that's the end of the bull run, but it's really just a correction, and then it goes straight up even more, and then it'll actually crash somewhere in like mid 2022 or something like that. So the only indicator that I think I can use to maybe take that big risk is this Google trend data. How many normies on Google are actually searching for Bitcoin? And I have to compare that to worldwide as well. So, because let's say there's a correction and this thing has always been consistently low at like 20 or 40, right? Which means it hasn't reached peak fever yet. Then that might be an indicator we might need to stay in, which is just going to be an absolute nightmare for me. Like, am I willing to actually risk becoming a millionaire by staying in but pulling out more and more profit? Whew, that's gonna be a pretty it's gonna be a pretty big one. It's gonna be a pretty big one. But we'll take it one day at a time, and by then I'll know more. At that point, God's already changing me, so I'm sure I'll have more clarity at that point. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you all after the markets close tomorrow, because remember, I'm only doing one stream a day now, Monday through Thursday, not including the developer streams, which I'll be doing more of especially once the game is out. And yeah, I guess today would be an okay to buy, but I'm already doing 50%. Like one day I compound fully, and then the next day I pull out all my money. Today was the day I pulled out all my daily money. So I don't want to say how much I made, but I made a really good 3-digit amount. I'm very tempted to just keep pulling out money every single day though. But on the other hand, when you have high APYs, oh yeah, I can't show it because I have to log in with my wallet. When you have when the Binance coin APY is like 1,800% a year, you're doubling your money 18 times a year, assuming you compound once per day, right? That's how they calculate it. So that's a crazy amount of freaking money. So anyway, all right. So I will see you all next week or tomorrow after markets close. But I don't know. Today's like a bumpy ride for some reason. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to see.